What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Coconut Bay. It has been a little bit since we were over here and playing City Skylines on the channel, and we've just got a few series going on. The start of the More Freedom, stock car racing extravaganza, everything like that is going on, and so it's been a while since we've been into City Skylines, and what you're looking at is the tourism district that we started the last time we were here on Coconut Isle here in Coconut Bay. And as you can see that I have removed parts of the tourism district because it was just, I built too much too fast. So we had some issues there, and I've fixed some roads and some other things. And I've added in basically just redesigned the roads for this area, redesigned the roads for the main road coming through here, go across the bridge, and this is looking good. I don't remember where we left off with this because it has been such a long time, and I have fixed a lot of stuff since the last video. And one of the things is I did try to record a video for Coconut Bay, and with Windows updates it broke my microphone, so I recorded this entire video and built lots of stuff, fixed a bunch of problems, and there was no audio. So if I think it was in the last video, this intersection was just a nightmare, and I went ahead and fixed that part, and we've basically routed all the traffic for Coconut Isle down this main thoroughfare, the main drag right here, whatever you want to call it. Also, you see that we do have a passenger and a cargo train station. So the biggest thing I did was I fixed issues with the train tracks, and to do that, I actually had to turn on the 81 tile mod and unlock the entirety of the map. And so this is what we have so far. No sneak peeks over there, but this is what we look like so far. So it is looking fantastic, and I will show you what I fixed here in just a moment. We come along the road right here, and we came over to somewhere like, I don't know, it was there's the surprise road. It was right here. Nope, wait, yeah, it was right here. This was a interchange that was here, and this section of track in the middle was broken. It was actually there. It came in and it didn't go. It just went one direction. Yeah. So anyway, it was broken. I fixed that and made sure everything was functioning over here. So that is those changes. But the other big change that I made was, and I had a whole video on building this, was we have a new area. We have Sandy Lake is being built here in Coconut Shores, or Coconut Bay, and this is our new region, whatever, our new city that we have going on. And this is a wall-to-wall building style over here, and it is looking absolutely amazing. It is going to be on Sandy Lake. So we have Sandy Lake right here, and we have lots of residential, commercial, and industrial demand right now. As you can see, it does have its own wastewater treatment plant. It has its own. One of the other things is that for whatever reason, some of the mods that the mod I was using to make, or to pick up trash, the recycling plant, wasn't working, so I had to switch to the waste transfer facilities, which are absolutely doing what they're supposed to be doing. And we have no more problems with garbage. So each area of the map has its own waste transfer facility, and then the main plant. But anyway, that's lots of updates right there for the first few minutes. It looks like we're probably going to need some more wind power over here. So let's go ahead and get another one of these guys in here. Yeah, sure, right about that. That looks good. We're also going to put in a loop around, so they can come down and just turn around here. So let's get that in. And it has been such a long time since I even developed in City Skylines, I've been playing a lot of Transport Fever 2, and controls are just completely different, it feels like. So one of the things is like over here, I've put in some warehouse areas, so then people will be able, the commercial zone goods will be able to be picked up from over here and brought to the commercial zone. So that's very helpful. We do have a high school and an elementary school over here, health centers, medical clinics, etc., etc. So let's get into building here in a sandy lake. And so one of the things that we want to do is we want to continue this road all the way around, what is it, the lake. And so I've been using this road, which is 2-lane road with bicycle lanes, which is really nice. So it's like a small community right now, because you know how that goes. Is that like, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a small community, and then next thing you know, it's wild and it's crazy. So let's go ahead and just start building a little bit around. We're going to try to keep it as close to the edge of the lake as we can, because we want to have those good lake views. What is going on there? Let's try that again. Let's uncheck that maybe. Let's get rid of the anarchy. Let's see if that is what does it. Maybe. And I'm gonna want to build a bridge here, but I don't know if it's gonna let me. So let's start by putting in the bridge first, I suppose. And let's get it straight. Let's just do a straight road here. Okay, that is not what I wanted, but can I turn it into, I'm thinking, let's delete this. Can I do just like, can I do an actual bridge here? Let's try that. And then we will kind of like that. And actually, let's do this. Let's delete it back just a hair. And then it's terrible. Looks awful. We'll do this. Why don't we use the tools that the game, or that not the game has given us, but why don't we use the tools of all these mods that we keep putting in? And I want to, yeah, I want that create curve. Maybe I need to add a little bit of like this. I don't know. Let's try it. We're figuring things out here. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Well, we can probably use the Move It mod to change a little bit of this. How about that? Sure. All right, so we got a little bridge in. Let's go ahead and continue on with our road. Make sure we got this guy in, and we will... I foresee, like, if there's fishing charters, like, I feel like this would be the area in which you would see, like, our fishing charters and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And I probably should have been thinking about, like, our... we'll deal with height maps in a moment. So we've got that. So let's go ahead and zone some of this stuff in. And I think probably we do want to do... because we're going to need commercial area at some point in this area, in this section. Let's actually check this real fast. Okay, so we do have it all zoned in over to basically right there. So let's go ahead and put in all this. trying to decide what we want to do with that. So I think I'm going to leave it open. I may just delete this. Like, let me look at this. It's dilapidated. I mean, we would absolutely just, this would just be, you know, this would be destroyed by the city. Let's go ahead and get some more residential in here. And over here on this section, let's take this one out and this one. I think I'll put that there, but I'm going to leave that open. Aesthetics or something. All right. We're going to get this all the way down to the end. Well, where's our zone finish? We want to make sure we get that all the way down to the end here. So I think we're going to need to put in some commercial zonage. Let's do this. Can we just get all of that with that? Sure. Sure we can. All right. So let's get in some commercial zonage on this side. And I think we'll probably like come over here and before this builds in, kind of go like this. Let's bring it out 10. Also, we're going to need our water. While I'm thinking of it, let's go ahead and get our water in. I'm going to turn off all these snap twos and whatnots. Get this going all the way down to the end of our road. For those future people that want to move in. And with this being the wall-to-wall, I foresee it being like insanely populated, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's going to be a lot of population in here. And so what I think, I wonder if I can, there's a way to, I don't know, let's hit the enter button, see, it does, I don't know what it does. There's a way to make a roundabout with this stuff. I was just going to put in a roundabout here at the end, but can't do that, I guess. I don't know. Like, let me see something. Let's try it out. Like, let's give her a shot. Turn all of our snap twos back on. And let's just like try it. I don't know. Enter. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do it, but I mean it was a good try. I know there's a thing that I have that does it. I just don't know what it is. And I really just probably don't know how to make it work correctly, which isn't a big deal. So let's go ahead and delete that stuff. We'll just leave it the way it is for right now. And oh yeah, we're already getting people in. So I think what we need to do is think about adding in a little bit of a commercial district as well. Maybe like some like back here in the back. So let's kind of what we ought to do, and I'm just thinking out here in my head, is let's actually do the parallel road and send it all the way down to like right there. About 90. That's pretty close. What did we take that out? We took that out 10. So about 80 meters. All right, yeah, that'll work. Then we can connect this guy to this guy. And what are we going to do with this guy? I mean, we could just that. And then that. That. There we go. So a little bit of a commercial district. I don't know why this isn't zoned, but we can put our zoning on there. So let's add a little bit of commercial back here. And we want to do, ooh, you know what we could also do is run a lot. Yep, we're going to do that. Absolutely going to do that. So let's get that. That way we can have the commercial trucks come over here. And let's zone in a little bit of commercial on this side. I think we're going to have to add in some more, apparently some more police coverage. Let's get some commercial district right there. Let's make sure we get our water on this side of the road. Snappings on the pipes just sort of drive me crazy sometimes. I know you don't have to connect them all up like that, but I don't know. I do anyway. Makes me feel better. All right, so we got that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to only prioritize this road. And I'm going to say that it's only going to be used for ban all vehicles. And then we're just going to say garbage and trucks. And this. Okay. All right. That way pedestrians stay off of it. It's just kind of a cut through for trucks and whatnot. I mean, really, we could upgrade that, but I think that's fine. So that means we might not be able, we might be able to remove, yeah, that's what I was going to say. We're probably going to be able to remove this and zone in a little section of commercial right here. I think on this side, and thinking about it, maybe just go with more residential on this side. Ooh, we could just, yeah, I think we're going to go residential on this side, but we're going to limit it to squares of 2. So it's not just backed up to each other. That makes sense. Like that. That. And then the same thing over here. I'm going to leave space for this road. So let's put this road in real fast just to make sure. I want to grab that. Just make sure we got the right one. Let's do that. And let's get our residential in here. Kind of like that. All right. That's looking good. Definitely have a huge need for commercial. Let's make sure our trash is okay. I'm also going to ban parking on this road. Because there are parking lots there, but we're going to ban parking along that road. I just don't want people parking there. Because it looks nicer. And really, I mean, at this point, what are we thinking? We could probably, let's... At this point, why do we need this to be... rural road? We can just set it to be normal road at this point, right? We've moved beyond the rural dirt roads, but that means we also have to ban the parking again. Because there are parking lots there, bro. Park in the parking lots. All right, so that is good. And we're doing very well. Oh, we have some, they built all the way down here. Okay, lovely. So let's get some power lines ran. For right now, we're going to run them on the outside here. This may require us to have more windmills. We've got 3. And I'm wondering if at that point, if we just need to start thinking about putting in a new power plant over here, which is probably a good idea. So let's think about that. And let's make this a little bit bigger. Smooth out a little bit of our land over here. Adjust our road height for that. Because we want our road to be the same as the rest as the surface. So we want to do nodes only, which I think will only give us those. And then we're going to select it to terrain height. So what I did to do that if I was selecting the marquee selection, you double click on one of these and it will automatically just pick like buildings, instead of just trying to click through all like that. So you can just double click on like nodes. It unselects everything else. All right. So I think what we're going to do is, because we're going to have a lot of power demand over here anyway. We do have a solar plant, we could do a solar plant, which wouldn't be terrible. Like, I think it would fit with the aesthetics of the area. So let's go ahead. We'll keep those 3 windmills, but we'll also add in a solar plant over here. And to add this around the solar plant, let's check this out. So let's go ahead and add in some fencing around here. It has been such a long time since I played this game that I'm kind of like relearning all the things that I was doing previously. So all right. Add some fencing around it. And I think we'll add the fencing over to like right here. Kind of like that. And then we will grab this guy and move it right there. That should be even-ish. Let's move this guy down to the road. Then we can grab this guy and we can do this. Clipping on the windmill. And I'm holding Alt right here when I'm selecting these. So it keeps it in a straight line. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. Get some water over here. Okay. Let's make sure our banned car stuff, so it didn't stay. So we're gonna ban all vehicles and we're only gonna allow these 4 things and then entire road. Okay. That way no pedestrians are coming up here. It's just a shortcut for commercial and all that stuff. So all right, we have a nice little section that we can build on right here then. So that means we ought to think about okay. I'm just thinking in my head. So while I'm looking at it, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, Control Z. Yep. Put that back where it was. And what I want to do instead is do this, add a node on the end of each of these. So then I can turn these into cul-de-sacs. That's what I was trying to do. So this is 150. All right, there we go. All right, so that's good. There's our trash trucks. Come on, bros. Go down there and pick up the trash. Oh, yeah, he's going down there. There we go. Doing the things. We'll see if they pick up that trash or not. If they don't, then we will deal with that. But I think so far it's doing okay. City's coming along. Sandy Lake. Looking good. Did we... I thought we zoned all that in. We did. All right. So I think we're probably... Let's go ahead and grab this road again. And let's upgrade this road to that. And let's put in some more of the cul-de-sac areas like we have over there. So let's get a cul-de-sac in here. And probably one more. So it kind of looks like... I'm going to turn off my snappings for this. Kind of like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to unzone this road. Like that. All right. Thinking here. One, I need to fix that intersection, but I'm like, at this point, should I just zone this? Like, should I just have it zoned? I kind of want to put the houses right there, so I feel like I should not zone that. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to zone that in. We will zone these two, but we won't zone that one or this one. Okay. So there's going to be like industrial roads right there. And then let's go ahead and while I'm thinking of it, let's go ahead and fix whatever the heck is going on right here. And these need to be sloped. Nope. And whatever's going on here. I don't know. 11. What is this one? 11. What is this one? 11. All right. Let's zone these guys in here. So we're going to put residential in back here. And I think I'm just going to go all of it. You know what I mean? Some twos in here. And I wish I could zone that in correctly, but I bet I could if I move this guy up a little bit. Now let's see, look at our zoning. Still didn't do it. Maybe we could... kind of like that. Okay, that'll work. Let's fix that then. We're going to delete that guy. We're going to let him come back in as a little bit bigger building. We got enough. Maybe one right there. Probably going to need, I'm guessing at some point, need another water tower. Looking good. Let's do up the ends here. Add a node at the end. Get our node controller. 150. Those look better. Let's work on these then. Move it mod and move it in a little bit. Yep, 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 yep. Again, holding Alt here. All right, okay, so our trash issues are going away. That's nice. Building in really well. Let's get let's think about, let's add in some, like, I know what I'm thinking in my head. Some pathways. Here. So I think I'm going to actually add in the, I'm not going to do the gravel paths. I think I'm actually going to put in the pavement paths on this. Don't want collision on, so we're going to go with me for a second. We're gonna do some things. Okay. And we may just do this. I'm holding Alt. Doesn't like it. That's fine. Kind of like that. So that looks good. Does that allow us to zone in any more down here on the end? It does. So let's see if we can get like a couple more in here. Maybe, you know, like a couple there. Looking good. All right, now let's do the same thing over here. Let's grab our path again. And I think we're going to come from here. That. All right, that looks good. Give us some space to walk through in different spots, and we'll see if we can add in a little bit of a path right here. Kind of like that. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. Just seeing how it looks. We could probably do one. I think let's do one if we can get one between these two buildings. Oh, right there. All right. A little bit of a walkway from point A to point B, so that's not terrible. We could put one in here, but I think we're just going to leave that open in the back. And all things developing in, we still have a need for commercial. So I wonder if we could do, and if I could, I'm going to want to extend this guy out here. Let's extend this guy out some. Sure. I feel like these are like those kind of like beach houses that you would see at, in Florida, whatever. There's just houses next to the beach. I don't know. I think it looks good.